Over 50,000 students attend Michigan State University.
And learning is such an important concept to people's everyday lives.
But seeking a higher education comes at a high price. Between 2023 and 2024, 82.7% of MSU students reported receiving some form of financial aid or loans, with a whopping 92.5% of all new freshman students receiving financial aid.
Now, the Trump administration has planned to dismantle the Department of Education, which oversees a majority of student financial aid and over $1.5 trillion in student financial debts. But how will these effects trickle down to colleges across the country?
I spoke to Chad Sanders, Director of Communications at the Financial Aid Office of MSU, to learn more.
You can't just cancel the Department of Education. That's an act of Congress. That's a longer road than just firing a bunch of people. Right now, the Department of Education manages most of the student loan debt in this country. Someone would have to manage that. If not the Department of Education, then maybe a private lender, maybe a different department in government. But as of today, nothing really has changed from a week ago. Those effects, aren't being felt quite yet.
Concerned students like Grisha Kanfada think these decisions could infringe on the accessibility of education.
With DEI initiatives, and I know the Trump administration has been kind of like setting that aside and taking that over, but I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I feel like equity is such an important value.
Other students, such as Max Cheney, think it could bring about a needed change.
It could be a positive aspect of it because I think currently with how we do the financial aid and stuff like that, I think it's got so many, it's such a complicated process for people who are uneducated or have low education backgrounds or even less financial backgrounds to actually go out and understand how to do it and how to do it positively so that they don't get as many fees and stuff later on and they don't have to pay as much for financial aid.
In East Lansing, I'm Griffin Makrovich, Focal Point News.